Hey, can I ask you another question? What is the application process of a Dominican priest?
The application process is a time of mutual discernment between the candidate and the province, during which the candidate obtains a greater familiarity with the order of preachers and is able to clarify his own desire and learn more about the Dominicans. As a member of the order of preachers, we are called to follow in Dominic's footsteps, imitating his mercy and preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ in the out of season. Our life is in common, along with our time in study and at prayer, allows us to share the fruits of our contemplation and proclaim the good news to every land and nation.
Hey man, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
What are vocations?
A vocation is more than an ordinary call. A vocation is a call from God, and anyone who has felt God's call knows that the process is anything but simple. Most people think of vocation as what they are called to do in life. It is important to understand that the first and most important call from God is a call to be the universal call to holiness.
Saint Dominic de Guzman, the founder of the Order of Preachers in 1216, traveled through Spain and southern France with Bishop Osmo, and they encountered many confused people who believed that the physical world was evil and created by an evil God. Dominic saw the need for good preachers who could explain the truth of Catholic faith and reconcile those who had fallen away.
Hey man, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Nice. How are you, man? Hey, quick question. What are the Dominicans? Hey man,
How are you? Nice to meet you.
can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, for sure.
What are the Dominicans?
Wait, is it a vocation?
What is a vocation?
Hey Mikey, how are you, man? Hey, quick question. What are the Dominicans?
Saint Dominic de Guzman, the founder of the Order of Preachers in 1216, traveled through Spain and southern France with the Bishop of Osma and
Hey Fernando, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, for sure.
What is religious orders?
A religious order is a lineage of communities and organizations of people who live in some way set apart from society in accordance with their specific religious devotion, usually characterized by the principles of its founders.
the Dominicans have given the church some of her greatest saints, including Saint Thomas Aquinas, Saint Catherine of Siena, and Saint Martin de Porres. We have spread devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary through the gift of Most Holy Rosary, promoted the Holy Name Society and the Angelic War Confraternity since their earliest days, and have exclusively served as theologian to the papal household one.
Hey Mikey, how are you, man? Hey, quick question. What are the Dominicans?
Saint Dominic.
Hey Nikki, quick question. What are religious orders?
A religious order is a lineage of communities and organizations of people who live in some way set apart from society in ordinance with the specific religious devotion, usually categorized by principles of its founders' religious practice.
Hey Mikey, what?
Yeah, let me ask you a quick question. What are the sacraments of holy orders?
So, in the Catholic Church, there's 3 orders: bishop, priest, and deacon. In the phrase holy orders, the word holy simply means...
At 1 p.m., recreation. At 2 o'clock, silence, spiritual reading, and study and rest period. 3 o'clock, mid-afternoon prayer, private prayer. At 4 o'clock, work period and possibly study. At 6 o'clock, Angela's Vesper, evening prayer. At 6:30 is supper. At 7:30 is recreation, and at 8:30 is complying, night prayer, and retire.
What is the daily life of a Dominican priest?
So at 5 a.m. he rises. At 5:40 he has a morning prayer. At 7 he has a mid-morning prayer. 7:30 the Holy Mass, and then breakfast around then. And then 9 is work period. 11:25 midday prayer. 20 is Angela's dinner.
What does the priest represent?
The priest represents Christ. What is implied by representing someone? In ordinary language, it usually means being delegated by someone to be present in his place, to speak and act in his deed because the person he represents is absent from the practical action.
What's up, dude? Yo, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What are the sacraments of holy orders?
The holy orders. In the Catholic Church, there are 3 orders: bishop, priest, and deacon. In the phrase holy orders, the word holy simply means set apart from some purpose.